Stephen, Argonne's Aurora Supercomputer is now humming along with some Intel hardware. The installation of 10,624 dual CPU blades is now complete. The unit's also running on the Ponte Vecchio GPU as well, because there are 6 of them in each blade. And if you're doing the math on the back of an envelope, that's 63,744 GPUs. The formal launch of Aurora is expected to come a little bit later, and that should bring the whole unit in line with the current top 500 winner, which is running on AMD processors. Now, Stephen, I know that for the people at home, I have an extremely important question. Can I run Doom on this thing?
Yes, probably. I mean, it's x86, so sure, why not? But this thing is absolutely mammoth. I think that that's the most important thing to know about this story. This supercomputer is not only likely to beat Frontier, it's likely to beat Frontier by quite a lot. Also, I think the meaning of this story and why it matters to our listeners who probably aren't working at these national labs with absolute, exascale supercomputers. I think the reason that this matters to them is because this computer, as you mentioned, includes over 20,000 Xeon Max CPUs. So that's the latest Sapphire Rapids Xeons with high bandwidth memory integrated with them, and over 60,000 GPU Max GPUs. These are the most advanced chiplet-based system ever made. The Ponte Vecchio chip that you mentioned is absolutely insane. It's got different tiles from different fabs and different process nodes. It's got high bandwidth memory. It's got everything going on. It's absolutely crazy cutting edge stuff. And why does this matter? It matters for the same reason that HPC matters to the cloud and the enterprise generally, which is that this technology trickles down. The fact that Intel could manufacture 60,000 of these GPU Max devices that work and install them is a good sign. It's a really good sign for Intel that they're actually able to get this next generation stuff moving and running. It's also a good sign for this technology because we're going to be having more and more of these chiplet-based processors coming out. And the fact that Intel is showing that they can manufacture these things in volume, that they can combine the results of different fabs into one successful and useful unit with memory, with different tiles, it's just good news all around. Also, it's just cool, isn't it? It's cool to think about a advanced supercomputer that's faster than anything that's ever existed. So I can't wait for the next series of results to run. As pointed out, this thing isn't up and running yet. It's all installed, but we probably won't get LINPACK results until November. So crossing our fingers and looking forward to November when we hear the big number coming out of this new supercomputer.